I was basically just laying in bed with lots of side effects, trying to breathe, imagining what I would want to say, my last words to this kid, to that kid.
We went to several doctors, and everybody who looked at his scans said, "Oh."
It was scary. It was very frightening.
Many hospitals told me I had 6 months, maybe 8 months.
First, I went to a big hospital in Manhattan, and they only believe in the conventional treatment.
They had 2 protocols, but one for 3 months. If that didn't work, another for 3 months. If that didn't work, bye.
When my second husband was diagnosed, we knew we were going to do everything possible that's in our hands, and then we know that we're in the hands of the Ribbono Shel Olam.
Chemo is like a marriage. What we've done simplistically is we've figured out a way to go in the lab and find the perfect shidduch.
While he was taking his infusion, the chemo, in conjunction with the vitamin C, never was hospitalized. Never had an infection. But that's when we realized, you know what, there's no question that the vitamin C was the buffer of keeping him strong in order his immune system shouldn't be shut down.
Gitti Klein called me up and she said, "Hi, I heard the news," and that's where we come in. She came down and she told me, she said, "You don't have to suffer through all the chemo and harsh medicines. We will find a way for you that you'll be able to function and survive as a human being."
What wouldn't you do for a loved one if you would know my loved one is in pain?
If cancer is progressing, patients have symptoms from that. If you can slow down the progression or treat the cancer, maybe not eliminate it, but treat it, they can feel well, they can gain weight, they can eat normally, and so they can have better quality of life.
And when you talk to Gitti or Devairi, they just like, Hashem has the answers. Everyone lives as long as Hashem wants, and they're positive and they're amazing.
He was really given 3 weeks to 3 months, and he lived 19 and a half months. He had another 5 Einiklach. He married off 2 grandchildren. And my husband always say, take vitamin C, take vitamin C. And when they found out they couldn't pay, it was $150 a shot. He said, didn't even tell them, he just would call Dr. Hirschfeld, put that charge on me.
I thought I had good insurance. My husband needed this, and it was the only thing that would help him to continue to live, and yet they weren't paying for it. Eid L'Shalom gave it to us.
I've been getting the vitamin C at no cost to me.
Every treatment you go, they'll charge you $1,100. But that's the reason why I'm working and I function.
These are people who are using their time to make things better.
They do so much good for so many people.
They are supporters, fundraisers, organizers, cheerleaders.
And they don't know how to say no. It's always yes, and they figure out a way to make it happen.
We say, you save one person, you save the world. We're doing that every month.
Baruch Hashem, 2 years later, I'm still here.
I know that they extended his life longer than he would have had elsewhere.
It's given me a quality of life I don't think I would have.
I don't think without them I would be sitting here like this. I don't think so.
This was his last bakasha to us. He took together his sons and he took me. He says, I know you're a powerful woman, he says, and you'll do whatever you have to do. Keep this going. And with Hashem's help, we will succeed.